following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system for broadcast stations and cable systems. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. During emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency, official information, news, or instructions would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
Well, that was a bunch. I couldn't even keep track of that.
The alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system for broadcast stations and cable systems of Nebraska in cooperation with the FCC and other government authorities. Equipment is being tested that can quickly provide warnings during emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency, official information, news, or instructions would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
That was 100.3. Alright, I'm gonna keep that I'm gonna keep that right there. Something else going off? Well, I thought I heard something else go off.
God's wisdom about relationships, God's wisdom in every aspect of life, God's wisdom about your talents, your abilities, your gifts, your future, and your plans, your goals.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system for broadcast stations and cable systems of Nebraska. Equipment is being tested that can quickly provide warnings during emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency, official information, news, or instructions would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
That's 106.3 and 95.1.
My Bridge Radio Morning Conversation Podcast.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is a monthly test of the emergency alert system for broadcast stations and cable systems of Nebraska in cooperation with the FCC and other government authorities. Equipment is being tested that can quickly provide warnings during emergencies. If this had been an actual emergency, official information, news, or instructions would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system.
That's 96.9. It just finally went off.
Always be my baby.
How dangerous might those efforts be?
Oh, and I
said, I've got the wisdom to give you.
your mama and learn.
Rain. Highs in the upper 60s. Monday night.
There you go.
Signals and alarm tones were tested in the NOAA All Hazards Radio Public Warning Alarm System. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the warning alarm
Why hasn't the WR20
system are conducted each Wednesday at 11:15 a.m. If there is a threat of severe weather weather, the test is then postponed until the next available non-severe weather day. The alarm tone causes weather radio receivers with the alarm tone feature to be turned on automatically. This alerts you that an emergency broadcast is about to be made. Weather radios with the alarm tone feature are available commercially. The emergency alert system codes and alarm tones are used by weather warnings and emergency messages for 51 counties in eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa, plus Washington, Marshall, Nemaha, Brown, and Donovan counties in northeast Kansas, as well as Atchison and Holt counties in northwestern Missouri. Once again, this has been a weekly test of the NOAA All Hazards Radio Public Warning Alarm System. This concludes the weekly test. We now return to regular programming.
The W120 didn't even go off during the whole thing. Are you kidding me?
Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area.
You've got to be
Rest of
kidding
today,
me.
Sunny. Highs in the lower 70s. Southwest wind.
The 120 didn't even go off.
Gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Lows in the lower 40s. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Thursday, much cooler. Cloudy.
All right.
A slight chance of rain in the morning, then a chance of rain in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 50s.
Let me just say.
North winds 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%.
Let me just say this for a second. Let me say this for a second here. That test went according to plan. Almost all of my weather radios went off again. Except for one thing. The ER210 did not go off yet again, even though I turned this thing on to activate it. And again, it did not even work. It did not even work yet again when I pushed that button. But this thing over here, the WR120, didn't even go off during the whole thing. What was the cause of that? Hang on a second. What if I edit? If it was off, I swear to gosh. If it was somehow off, I swear. Weekly? Oh, you've gotta be kidding me! Even though what the RWT was on, it still did not even go off. Are you freaking kidding me? Well, I'm gonna get a 10-day century off this thing, that's for sure. But let's look on the bright side here. Let's look on the bright side. The Recom, the HH54VP, the 400, hang on a second, I'm gonna get to the 400 real quick, after. And the Zone Guard, even though it didn't probably activated, it still went off, so. But, finally, I've been waiting for this since last week, but the Sangian finally activated. It finally activated for the first time for a freaking weekly test. It's about time it has done that. It didn't do that the last time I tried to get the weekly test. But it did went off for the RWT. So did the HH54VP. Almost all of my weather radios went off. I heard my GXT go off as well. Heard it go off. So I'm using my tripod. I'm using a tripod, so that's why I probably can't see a lot of the stuff here. But yeah, the recom course activated properly. The 120 course was late. Or who knows? Who knows? Maybe this thing is just about to activate. Who knows? I don't even know. But if it doesn't go off, then I'm already gonna get a 10-day sentry off this thing. But let me go over here to the WL400. I thought it was gonna be a perfect weekly test this time. I really thought. That's until when I went over here. Folks, I hate to say it, but it happened again. The 400 yet again failed. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this. The 120 did the exact same thing for so many weeks. And yet these words can't even go away. These words just keep popping up. So, the 120 last time decided to go off for a weekly test, but didn't go off this time. The 400 didn't even activate last time. But when it did, when you actually go off for once, why would you go off for yet again another unrecognized message? Come on, dude! Why can't the words unrecognized message get out of my life? Why can't it just go away? I swear, every time this happens, it just does it. But look on the bright side, look on the bright side. Everything went off. Except for my ER210 and my WL120. I hate to say it, but you guys failed yet again.